Welcome back to CBS This Morning. The tributes, they are pouring in this morning for Nick Cordero. The Broadway star, who has lost a 3-month battle with the coronavirus, died over the weekend. He was just 41 when he died yesterday at a Los Angeles hospital. His wife, Amanda Kloots, wrote on Instagram this: "He was surrounded in love by his family, singing and praying as he gently left this earth." On Twitter, Hamilton creator Lin-Manuel Miranda called the news devastating. Cordero's former Broadway co-star Zach Braff wrote, "I can honestly tell you, I have never met a kinder human being."
I can't keep running.
Nick Cordero was known for his soulful baritone and versatile vocals.
Money can't buy your friendship. Love can always disappear.
The 41-year-old made his Broadway debut back in 2012 and later went on to originate the role of mob boss Sonny in the stage production of Chaz Palminteri's A Bronx Tale. In 2014, he was nominated for a Tony Award for playing the menacing gangster Cheech in Bullets Over Broadway.
If I dislike my lover and leave her for another.
He and his wife, Amanda Kloots, first met as castmates in that musical. They later had a son, Elvis.
Nick's body is extremely weak. Muscles have atrophied.
I spoke to Amanda Kloots last Monday about her husband's condition. What have you been told, Amanda, about the effects of the body of a long intubation?
Oh gosh, Gail, it's hard. I mean, the longer you're in the ICU, the longer you're on a ventilator, your body's more susceptible to infection. And that is what we're seeing with Nick. He is in and out of infections in his lungs, in his blood.
The 41-year-old Broadway actor was placed in a medically induced coma 3 months ago.
We really need Nick to wake up and start healing.
As the public rallied around him and his recovery. Cordero woke up from that coma, but suffered setback after setback. In April, doctors amputated his right leg due to coronavirus complications. To fully recover, Kloots told us he'd need an even more significant surgery.
Our ultimate goal would to be get him to be a candidate for a double lung transplant.
Nick ultimately lost his battle with the coronavirus after 95 long days in the hospital. I was wondering, Amanda, if you've ever gone there. Have doctors told you, Amanda, it's time to let him go? Have they ever said that to you?
I believe, Gail, that God is the only person that's going to decide when and if my husband goes. So I will never try to play that role.
But to his fans, his friends, and his family, he will always be a bright light that can never be put out. It's so hard, guys, looking at that interview just 1 week ago. We sat down and talked with her. She had told us at that time she had been told 4 different times that this was it, to get ready, but she said he kept rallying and rallying, and she said as long as he was fighting, she was going to fight too. But I can't say enough how much I admire her and how much I care about her. Her enthusiasm was so infectious. She gave us all such faith and hope. And it's so hard to believe that this battle is over. It's really, really tough to take that in.
You know, when I see the video of him singing and dancing so full of life, that is what is so hard to watch. And the one thing I'm heartened by, guys, is that little Elvis will know how much his father was loved. The people who sang his music, his former castmates, who that hashtag Wake Up Nick, he will know that as he gets older.
That is true, lad. That's a good thing to focus on. Yeah, were you going to add something?
Yes. You know what else? Yes, little Elvis will also know, because she's got video of how much his father loved him, too. Elvis turned 1 June 10th. Just think about that for a second. Nick was 6'5", the picture of health. When I asked her in our first interview, how do you think he got it? She really doesn't know. She said they had spent every moment together. The only time they were separated is when they took 2 different flights from coast to coast. And that's the only thing they could think of, is that he must have gotten it on an airplane. But again, she doesn't know. Nobody really knows. But to hear that, you know, this is a harmless disease is just not true. It can strike you. And he was the picture of health, no underlying conditions. So you just never know how it can affect you. You just don't.
You are absolutely right, Gail. That's a takeaway for me as well. It's a beautiful remembrance. Thank you very much.